guys, it's Sarah, and today is Booklist Thursday. This is a video series I do with my friend Lindsay over at Lindsay's Little Library. And every Thursday we bring you some sort of list or book topic that we feel like talking about for the week. And this week we are going to be sharing some books that we think would make good Hallmark movies, because we are in the season, guys. We are in the Hallmark movie season. They are happening. They are all over the place. And these are some books that I think could be good contenders for storylines. Now, I did the best I could, guys. I don't watch Hallmark movies, but I know what they are. I know their aesthetic. I know kind of, I could make some good guesses, but I did the best I could with what I had. And I think all of these I've read except for one. Yes, I've read all these except for one. So hopefully these make sense. Okay, so my first one here is Finley Donovan is Killing It by Elle Cosimano. And I think this could make a good Hallmark movie because this could easily be set in the wintertime. And it's definitely one of those premises where somebody gets accidentally caught up into something that they shouldn't be caught up in. And it's all just by accident and stems into curiosity. So kind of a little bit of an insertion of herself into certain situations. And it's got a great friend dynamic as well. There is more than one love interest. And so I think this could work really well as like kind of a mystery type, not a thriller, definitely not a thriller, but it's a mystery and it's a little bit, low stakes and just fun. Okay. The next one is The Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches by Sangu Mandana. Now this one would definitely make a good Hallmark movie because it's sweet and very much focusing on relationships. Now there is a lot of secrets happening as well, one way or the other, and it's got a Grumpy Sunshine type thing as well going on, which is very popular. And then you can just sprinkle in some magic because these are witches. So there is magic in here and there is a magic system. So yeah, I think that could make a good Hallmark movie. Okay, this next one is The Boyfriend Candidate by Ashley Winstead. And especially this year after the election, this could be a fun one because it is centered on a governor election. And you're definitely dealing with I don't want to say I hate to love, but this is more like a fake dating thing. There is a lot of tension though. So it's a fake dating situation where, they would both get something out of it. The woman is a librarian. He's running for governor, and, them being together would definitely help both of them out on a surface level. And of course, they're going to fight actual feelings for each other. So now another one that could have a little like magic sprinkled in here is Assistant to the Villain. This one I loved. I think that this could be a really good Hallmark movie because it's definitely kind of a time period thing. So there is that, and that would be different. I don't think most Hallmark movies, they're mostly set contemporary, but this has a little bit more of a time period feel. But there's a frog and his name is Kingsley, and he communicates with signs and they're so funny. This is definitely another Grumpy Sunshine situation, and really good banter between the characters as well. There is a love story, but it's not steamy, and some magic sprinkled in because definitely magical things happen in this book. Okay, and the one that I'm going to show that I have not read is this one. This one is The Holiday Honeymoon Switch by Julia McKay, a recent release. It came out in October, and this one follows two women. One of them is engaged, but I believe gets left at the altar and ends up deciding if she's going to go on her honeymoon or not by herself. But she ends up switching with somebody, and that girl goes on her honeymoon for her, and then she goes on this other trip for her. So they switch that way, and then, there's some love interest happening here. Definitely sounds like a holiday, like a Hallmark movie for sure. And then one is set at the beach and one is set in the snow. So, but yeah, and I believe it's actually set during Christmas time. So I'm actually planning to read this in December. So that could be fun. Yeah. Okay, guys, how'd I do? I don't know. I don't know how I did. I don't know that I made a whole lot of sense. I was like talking and I'm like, what are you saying, Sarah? Oh man, that's not necessarily my realm here. So let me know how I did, if I did okay. What books do you think would make really good Hallmark movies? Lindsay's going to have a much better list because she does watch Hallmark movies. So she's going to have a much better list than me for sure. So make sure you go and check her out. And we will see you guys again soon. Hope you have a great day. Bye.